Hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my first Let's Play for Farming Sim 19. Done a couple live streams, just some music in the background and such, but I thought I'd give it a shot to do a Let's Play. So I'm on the map, Old Timers Farm. It's a 4X map, and we're going to do a big equipment type game. So I've gone in the map, given myself some bigger of the equipment to kind of step out a little bit. You can see we've only got $100,000 right now. We've got one load of seed and fertilizer in both our seeders and planters. And then equipment wise, we have the Max Heavy Kenworth. This is one of another streamer uses. I pulled it in for right now at least. Maybe getting rid of it and pulling in one of the end games. Haven't quite decided yet. We got a 7530 Premium, a 83, and this one does have narrows on it currently. An 8370 RT, 120 millimeter width on that one. A 8970 from Custom, a 8400R, and then we've got from OK Use Mods the twin axle C70 tanker truck with the big engine, the C70 truck with the big engine. We've got the S790. We've got the Multi-Fruit Wilson Pace Setter that holds 1,000,000 liters because I don't like carting back and forth this whole lot. We've got a John Deere 5010 trailer, holds 60,000 liters. We've got the FD, the 645 FD, the 716C for the combine. We have a extra large plow. We have and this is John Deere colored. We do have a John Deere 630 disc, and then we also have the high performance disc. This one's 7.6 meters, this one's 12 meters, 9 miles an hour, 13 miles an hour. I have the John Deere 1890 40-foot seeder with its tow-between air cart, the 1910 tow-between. And then I have the multi-seeder 32. That's a 14.4 meter. I've got a Kuhn Metris 4102 sprayer, 36 meter. And then I've got a set of mowers here, batwing mowers. Got just the in-game tedder, that's 13 meters. A Kuhn windrower, that is 9 meters. And then I've got a John Deere 6015 loading wagon, a 1290 baler, and a wrapper. And I've got the Rat 200 trailer because, well, it carries a lot of bales and that's what I prefer. I've also got an H480 loader, a couple trailers for the headers, one weight, and then we have a cow barn that's built into the map, a pig barn that's built into the map, a sheep barn, a small chicken house, a big silo holding 3,000,000 liters of everything, and this is a multi-fruit map. We've got the hay barn, a vehicle shed, a workshop, and then right in front of us here we've got another vehicle shed, a drive-through shed in the middle, the other side of the vehicle shed because it's in two pieces. This is another vehicle shed, and the garage for the farmhouse. We have a fuel station, a water tower, the flags, and then the farmhouse. Let's take a wander around the map and I will show you where I put everything at right now. So as you can see over here starting, we have the vehicle shed with all the trucks, trailers, a couple of the smaller tractor, the baler, the windrower, the wrapper, and the tedder's behind the wrapper because I don't plan on using the tedder that much. I'm probably using the wrapper more. The mowers are over here. We've got the water tower, a fuel station, And inside this vehicle shed, we have the 8970, and then we have the 8370 RT. This guy can have really narrow tracks on it, but I put a little bit wider on it for right now because we're not going to use it for spraying or anything currently. We've got the header, the corn header sitting right there. The cow barn, which is empty right now, no animals in the map yet. The route for the grain crop header is there. There's our pig barn. Over here is the sheep pasture. We've got nothing in that drive-through. We've got the cedar, or the plants are here. And this is the chicken coop right here. Hayloft is right here. There used to be a horse paddock right here, but I took that out because, well, I don't want to do horses. So I've got the big XL plow right here, and then I've got the John Deere seeder right here with the Wilson Pace setter sitting right here, right next to the workshop. And over here in the drive-through area, I've got the two discs with a spot to park the combine because it would not actually go into the sheds as they weren't tall enough. And then right here is the grain silo for the map. So let's take a look at the fields we're starting off with. We've got fields 1 and 7 and 19 and 20. I am playing the game in multiplayer mode because I do have a car dealership set up on here using the OKU's Mods franchise pack. So we will go over there and take a look at what's been set up in the dealership thus far, what's been delivered, and then we'll probably see some other stuff show up there over the next couple weeks. These are two of their mods right here, the C70 tanker and then the C70 grain truck. They're doing a lot of reskins, and I like the look of them, so I'm gonna put them in here. Oops, that's the wrong tractor. It might do 32, but that wasn't the one I was trying to get into. This is the one we want right now. And I do not know this map, so we're going to turn the mini map on. We do not have a regular truck right now, so we're going to be just driving with the tractor. Okay, that's what we got. So the hazards do not work on this guy. So turn it this way. There's the boys. We need to go. We need to turn right back there. Whoops. So I do play semi-realistic. I'm not that realistic of a player, but I do play a little bit realistic. Speaking of which, I need to go check game settings and make sure everything is set up the way we want it. Crop destruction off, lime on, weeds off, weeds off, lime on, plowing on, crop destruction off, manure off. Okay. We're going to put this on easy, traffic off, dirt fast, off, on, off, 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 off. Okay, cool. There's two more pieces that I've got to bring into the game. I have not got them yet. That would be our large fertilizer spreader, and then I've got another one that we're going to use for lime spreading. I'll show you which ones those are real quick. So under fertilizer tech, we're going to use the John Deere DN 3045 for probably lime, and then the John Deere K165 for fertilizer. I'm just going to go in and do a mod on them to make them spread a 50-foot width. We could do that, or we could bring them in right now. might go ahead and bring them in as they are, and then later on the line change them out for some bigger ones that are 50-foot width. So here we are, we're coming up on the town right now, where most of the sales points and everything are. And then over here on the left, you can see the dealership that we've started to set up. Little used car dealership. There'll be some more stuff coming in, coming out. We'll probably be buying some of our stuff from there as we grow. We're going to do it in smaller stuff. We'll do a quick little drive through and see what we got here. Got a little Model A, some COEs, some other C70s. We've got their Rust series, all the old rusty trucks. Just because it's rusty, it's not dead. We've got some old small tractors here. Old Massey Ferguson. And then over in the shop, well, they've got a steam tractor that they've got in doing a little boiler refit on. A little work on for the farmer. And then we've got some other C70s. We've got another tanker, a couple grain trucks, and an 18-wheeler truck. So we might actually be switching out and going with that 18-wheeler versus the Kenworth. So, and thinking about it, we're going to go ahead. We're going to pick up the large DN345 here with the extension. We're going to use Michelin tires. Turn the beacon on, so we need 150 for that. And this guy we need 69, 148, and 69. So the way we started this, I gave myself all the money to do this with, and then took it all away. So we're just going to go in and do that real quick. And to do this, I'm using the Easy Development mod. So I just gave myself $500,000. Why? Well, because this is my starting stuff. Is how I'm doing it. The starting stuff on the map wasn't bad, but I wanted to start with a little bit bigger equipment. I want those right there. But not 5 or 6. 3, 2, 1, 9, 2. Put our money back to the way it was, back at 100,000. So I didn't want to start out using the in-game stuff. I wanted a little bit bigger equipment, just so I don't have to fill it up so often. But we are only going to run one of them. We're only running 3 tractors. Lower this vehicle volume a little bit in the game. I'm still getting some of my settings all tweaked up here, tweaked out. But I didn't want to run the smaller stuff. I am running this one primarily as John Deere because, well, I like John Deere tractors. John Deere, Massey Ferguson's what I grew up around. Most of the area where I live is John Deere. That's the primary dealership in the area. That's mainly what you see. When the 40 series comes out from Black Sheep, I believe it is, we will be putting some of those, the 4440s and all that. I'll probably put in one of those into this map. I will be doing another Let's Play series that's going to be focused on more of the older tractors and smaller time farming, where this is actually the big farming stuff, the big fields. Is the goal to get the big fields, get the 9RX, get multiple big tractors in here. The other series will be more focused on the smaller stuff. That's pretty much what I got right now. Load up this guy, get it over here, get these two tractors back. And we need to go check and see what our fields need, if they need plowing, they need lawn, they need fertilizer, what they need, so we can get them going and get them planted. Let's check it out here. Field number 1 needs plowing. Does it need lime? Yes, it does. Just turn wheat off. 1 needs lime, 19 needs lime. And only 1, okay. 7 does not need anything, so we can get a seeder going on it. And we can get a limer going on that guy. I do not have any buy anywhere, so let's get us a buy anything mod here. And we're going to load the ones. I like these right here. The MF Shed Pack is the one I prefer, so I'm going to load it. And I just turned it the wrong way. We're going to put one on this side of the silos. And then we're going to put the fertilizer hut on this side. We will probably end up taking that tree out, both these trees out, but I'm not going to do that right now. Turn our beacons and such off. Let's roll over here and let's get some lime. While that's fueling. Number is 1. Okay. It's going to take 14,000 liters of lime. So we'll put about 14 in here. Probably about 50,000 or 15,000 liters in here. So we don't have much left when we're done. This guy and get him over here and get him set off and get him to work. I didn't know quite what the spreading width on this was for sure, because I haven't used it in a long time. I've been using the little 50 meter one that came out recently. But I'm actually going to save that one for our small farm. So we're going to set a worker on that guy and jump over to this guy right here. And we're going to run up to the shop and grab that other trailer. That worker does his thing. So this is the 7530 Premium. It's a lot louder tractor too. Let's turn that vehicle volume down some more and turn the main down. Because I'm zoomed out as far as I can go, and man, it's loud. What's my volume at? Yeah, it was loud because my volume is at 20% on my computer. So we do also have a little 6-meter plow that we need to pick up. I picked it up just for doing the edges around fields, or if I want to combine fields. So we got Sarah working in the field for us now and running through doing this. You will see I did install the GPS mod on all the tractors and all the trucks, the combine, just so when we get ready to start running some of these lines and such, especially when we go through harvesting everything out, it's really beneficial on the tractors and the trucks, just so it'll snap a line and stay right next to the combine and not waver too much. Because I do not have a wheel, I'm playing with keyboard and mouse, and it just makes it a little bit easier for me, I found. And I recently just started using that. We do have Courseplay installed, so we can build some courses. But most of what we do will probably with just the in-game helpers, because I've got probably way too many mods loaded, and sometimes, well, I get mod conflicts. And those are never fun. And you lose your lock the game up, lose progress, and that's no bueno. Alright, well, let's grab this guy. We put lime in the first one, so this one will be solid fertilizer. And we may flip that and make the first one solid fertilizer and make this one lime, but this is what we're going to do for right now. Yeah, this little tractor barely pulls this guy too. We may not be using this one if it doesn't pull right, but I've had these two mods for a long time. Found them on a mod site somewhere, and that's just the ones I'm using. I am not a modder. I have tweaked a couple. I do have custom moddings 8RX that I've tweaked to make it a lot like the Big Bud Powa, so that you can do 300-400 miles an hour with it. And I am keeping it private right now. I haven't been able to talk to anybody to make sure it is okay to release anywhere, because I do give all the credit to Custom. They did all the great stuff there. I'm going to do a edit of the 9RT, the 8RT, probably an 8R and a 9R too, that have an obscene amount of horsepower, in order to just see how they run there. I do have the added vehicle realism mod installed, so I do have to sometimes lock the diff, so you can hear it bogging down really bad right now as we're going up this hill. This is not a flat map. There are hills and everything, and that is one reason we have to use the heavier, bigger tractors on this stuff, because, well, the small stuff, like the one I'm driving right now, pulling this heavy wagon, doesn't work too well. It can go straight, but when you turn a corner, it also doesn't help that I've got the narrow tires on right now either, so, and I've only got weights in the front, but I locked it up and it's, and there we go again. So my goal for these videos is going to be somewhere between 15-20 minutes, somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes for each episode. That'll be the goal. And I'm actually going to try and do as much stuff on screen as I can. We may do a few time lapses here and there, but that is kind of the goal, what I'm planning to do. So I'm just getting into this, getting into the YouTube deal, getting into this world. I don't have a set schedule yet. I don't know how often I'll be releasing videos. Part of it depends on work and family. I do work as a sysadmin for a company, and well, that's the primary job. This is just something to do to relax and have a little fun. I've been playing Farming Sim since FS15, and I had about 200 or so hours in that game before, I do believe. Let me pull up my Steam real quick and we can check it out. So for FS15 I had only 71 hours. For FS17 I had 102 hours. And so far for FS19 I have 739 hours. So I've been playing a lot of FS19. I like the game. I never really discovered the mods in 15 and 17. I didn't discover that, so I was literally playing base game stuff only. I might as well have just been on a console, but I'm not a console guy. So that's, I played that with pretty much base game stuff. I discovered mods at the end of 17, and I went crazy downloading mods. Discovered Courseplay, finally figured out how to use it. Discovered Follow Me and was like, oh cow, and I do build Follow Me chains, especially with balers, to the point of you set it up, you run the mower, run the windrower behind it if you're not dropping in one single swath. Whoops. And then you run, is that not wanting to hook up to this tractor? That's weird. We may just have to sell this one. This may not work. Yeah, that mod's broke. I don't typically use this particular mod for the 6-meter cultivator. Or does that belong to the other farm? I bet you that belongs to the dealership. Yep, it does. 6-meter ripper. Sell it. And that was supposed to be on my farm. Purchase. That's under plows. Nope. Subsoiler. You know what? It's 10-meter. I'm going to hold off on the ripper for right now. I don't think I need it right now, so I'm going to hold off on it. Take a little bit different path back to the farm. So the roads are kind of narrow on here, but they should be big enough I can get the big equipment down it. Oops, we're not going to the right spot. Shortcut time. Sarah, did you actually complete your task is the question. Let's see, did she get it all done? Yep. One little strip on the side, but that's not too bad. We will come over, pick that up, and next get the plow on this, get it all plowed up, and get the seeder going on here. But I believe that will be all for now. We're about 30 minutes in right now, so I'm going to set the time on that one. Put this guy away, and then we will come back and visit another day. I'm going to have to time a little bit on here. I better check this before I go too crazy with my time. I'm going to check my seasons. Because I am running seasons on here. I'm running the Central Texas Geo. It's the closest Geo to where I live. I live in Central Texas. And there's not any North Central Texas Geo, so this one comes pretty close to where I'm at. I did get this tractor primarily to pull the trail behind sprayer, but did not get it for doing animal stuff with. So don't tell me Helper Buy bought line was turned on. Fuel, seed, fertilizer, slurry, manure, crop. Okay, Helper Buy was not turned on. Okay, well I'm going to go do the lime on the other field, field 20, and we will see y'all later. Everyone have a good evening. Bye for now.